Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us for your Monday edition of the 10 Weather Impact Show. Meredith and Bree, we're here to get your week started.
Yeah, really excited for it. It's cooler now, so thank you. I know we can all say, give our, gratitude for, because it's feeling really nice out there.
It really is. You know, it's very refreshing, and we're going to have this for a few days, so this isn't a one and done, I can tell you that.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I will definitely take advantage. I think we all should, right?
You really,
we are still in summer after all, so
technically, yes.
It's kind of just out of the blue a little bit.
Below average temperatures. And actually tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures start to really plunge. That's actually our weather impact for the forecast. So enjoy it. If you like the cooler weather, break out the sweaters, the jackets. Maybe you got some cute back to school stuff for the kiddos. Well, I can tell you in just the next 12 hours alone, we are going to be seeing some big changes. Now, this is a good thing for us because I know a lot of people have been asking me, you know, having those days in a row where you can mow, you can take care of the garden, all that good stuff. Well, the next 4 days are going to be great for that. Now, we may have some stray showers here or there, but I can tell you, though, it is going to be something you'll want to just take advantage of, especially for golfers. Now, this weekend was fantastic for golf weather. I can tell you it was nice and warm. It's still going to be warm on the mild side, but you can see as we go into the next couple of days, I'm giving it a go for 3 days in a row, even extending into the second half of the week. So if you've been thinking about getting a tee time in, just know the mornings are going to be chilly, though. I do want to stress that. But let me walk you through the hour by hour. This morning, we had clear skies, plenty of sun. Now, as we go into the afternoon, we could see some stray showers, maybe some quick heavy downpours, but I want to mention more few and far between than anything else. And right now it does look like most of this will be to the north of I-70, continuing to see that until the commute home. And then as we go into the evening and overnight, we will have some clear skies, which is going to allow temperatures to drop. So when we have clouds overnight, they act as a blanket. They hold that heat in just like a blanket keeps us warm. Without the clouds, all the heat from the day is released, and so it is going to be even chillier starting off your Tuesday. And then we'll have a few more clouds come in. Just like today, there could be some stray showers in the afternoon, but nothing that's a washout. And again, most of us will stay dry and sunny with some clouds mixing in throughout the day. But I can tell you, though, as we look at the outlook for the rest of this week, even into the beginning of September, we are in a pattern now where all that chilly air is settled over us in pretty much the eastern half of the U.S. So we are going to stay below normal for this time of year, but also it's looking like we'll be below average with our precipitation, which would mean a lot less chances of rain in the forecast, or kind of like today, a little bit more few and far between. But if you're already planning for Buckeye football on Saturday, tailgating will be a little bit on the cooler side, but not as chilly as the next couple of mornings. Afternoon, though, looking to warm up perfectly. Low 80s for us there. And you can see as we go into the extended forecast, we do look to stay dry for us for most of the week, which is good. Temperatures do take a tumble tomorrow, but then as we go into the middle of the week and into the weekend, Bree, things are starting to warm right back up again for us.
I mean, I still remember during the show this morning, you were saying that people were waking up in some rural areas in the 40s.
Yeah. And by Wednesday, Columbus, we could be waking up, you can see here, in the upper 40s.
The jackets, I mean, we planned ahead.
Yes,
you
we
told me
did.
in advance. The jackets
Put a blanket around you.
I know, we had blankets this morning. I was just crazy about it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, let's talk about some of the big weather headlines right now. Wildfires in California are continuing to prompt evacuations. Now, as of Monday morning, more than 30 million people are under extreme weather alerts.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, too. Hundreds of first responders are battling the flames, fueled by scorching temperatures and dry conditions. More than 1,200 firefighters are attacking flames from the air and on the ground. The picket fire in California's Napa County has grown to about 7,000 acres since it began on Thursday. State fire officials say the wildfire is moving out of the hills and dangerously close to the vineyards, worrying winemakers.
It's the smoke on the grapes. The quicker they can get this thing out and the smoke can leave, we can make good wine again.
Now, with high temperatures and dry conditions, fire officials say this relentless wildfire activity could last through at least September.
And there's also data showing that wildfires, the risk is actually spreading nationwide. A new report found more than 2.6 million homes across 14 states face moderate or greater risks of wildfire, which could cost more than $1.3 trillion to rebuild if destroyed. Now, longer, drier seasons, decades of fuel buildup, and more construction in fire-prone areas, that's all contributing to the expanding wildfire risk.
And meantime, states along the East Coast are addressing or assessing damage left from Hurricane Aaron. The storm led to evacuations in North Carolina and Virginia and left the region with a lot of flooding, as you can see there. Right now, it's still unclear how much cleanup it will cost. In 2024, the disaster has created $182.7 billion in damages.
And finally, this week marks 20 years. It's hard to believe since the costliest hurricane in United States history. Hurricane Katrina made landfall in 2005, leaving next to nothing behind, only catastrophic damage, which I've seen firsthand myself. Some communities are still struggling to recover this day. Katrina is also one of the deadliest hurricanes to hit the United States, responsible for more than 1,800 deaths. That's according to the National Weather Service. And I was there in January for the American Meteorological Society conference, and there were neighborhoods that were completely rebuilt like nothing happened, and others that look the same as the day Katrina came through.
Yeah,
Heartbreaking.
And the fact that it's still like that 20 years later is heartbreaking to hear.
It really is. You know, and 20 years later, a lot of people moved to Central Ohio from New Orleans to restart their lives. And so it's very interesting, I'm sure, to hear those local stories.
Absolutely. It's
But
important.
we're really grateful, though, that we don't have any tropical impacts here right now.
No,
and
just some cool downs.
just some cool downs. Yes. So get those. What is it? The long underwear ready for camping coming? Because, you know,
The long johns.
Long
Yeah.
johns. Yes.
Yes.
That's going to be something to look forward to as well. Well, that's it for your weather update here on 10 TV Plus. Coming up later tonight, join Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz for the updated forecast. But until then, you can catch more news, weather, and even traffic online at 10tv.com. We'll see you later.